Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer here on the iFan Sports Network. This is Matt Johnson coming to you live from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex, where the Yellow Jackets at home taking on St. Scholastica in the annual bridge battle here for 2023. The Yellow Jackets stepping out of Upper Midwest Athletic Conference competition to take on the Saints here tonight. In Superior under the lights, the Yellow Jackets coming in 7-2-2 overall, 6-1 in the UMAC through the first half of the conference campaign. Coach Joe Mooney in his 16th season, 201 wins and counting for Coach Mooney. The Yellow Jackets have won their last three coming in this contest against the bridge battle rivals, the Saints, winning their last three, including posting a 3-0 shutout of Crown College last night right here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets netted all three of their goals in the opening 45 minutes on the way to defeating the Polars for the 16th straight time. UWS got the scoring started at 5:38 when Freddie Watson drew a foul against Crown near the top of the 18-yard box. Josh Bellamy stepped up for the Yellow Jackets and calmly deposited the resulting penalty kick into the left side of the net for his third goal of the season and giving the Yellow Jackets a quick 1-0 lead. Jake Kidd then doubled the advantage just under 8 minutes later with his team-leading 7th goal of the season off an assist from Nikolai Stoker to give the Yellow Jackets a 2-0 lead, and while Joel Thomas then finished off the scoring for the Yellow Jackets at 37-44 with his second goal of the year from Isaac Beckett to make it a 3-0 final. For the game, the Yellow Jackets held a 16-3 edge in total shots, including a 10-2 advantage in shots on goal. Alex Paredes went all the way in goal for UWS, stopping 2 shots and picking up the shutout yesterday against Crown. Meanwhile, St. Scholastica comes in here 2-7 overall, 0-4 in the MIAC under Barry Chasty, who's in his 20th season at the helm of the St. Scholastica program. 237 wins for Coach Chasty in his first 19-plus seasons. They've lost their last two, including dropping a 5-0 contest to Carleton on Saturday at Kenny Harkins Field in Duluth. In that contest, the Knights scored twice in the first half and 3 times in the second to make it a 5-0 final score. Ben Pennell scored 2 of Carleton's goals, finding the back of the net at 19:56 and 85-44, while Blake Jones added tallies at 78-13 and 88-40. Justin Cromer also scored for Carleton, who held an 18-7 edge in total shots, including a 10-1 advantage in shots on goal. In goal for the Saints, Liam Lothian and Ali Reza Basiri split time in goal while combining to make 5 saves in the contest. So the Yellow Jackets coming in having won their last 3. The Saints have lost their last 2. And with the bridge battle looming, all bets are off when it comes to the rivalry between these two teams. We'll talk more about that season set and the all-time series between these two teams before opening kickoff. So that's where the two teams stand here heading into this contest here from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. And with that being the case, we'll take a quick audio break here from some of our sponsors, and then we will send things down to the field for the introduction of the two teams, courtesy of our public address announcer, John Garver, and then have the opening kick of this non-conference bridge battle contest between the Yellow Jackets and the St. Scholastica Saints. That's coming up right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network.
featuring the College of St. Scholastica Saints and your University of Wisconsin Superior Yellow Jackets. Let's meet the starters for tonight's match. The starting lineup is sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. For the visiting Saints, number 0, Liam Lothian. Number 3, Alberto Mena Espinoza. Number 5, Aiden Olson. Number 6, Rodrigo Gonzalez. Number 8, Parker Casey. Number 18, Alexander Estrada Cortez. Number 19, Ramses Fuentes. Number 22, Jad Samoma. Number 23, Tommy Zuzek. Number 25, Keegan Chasty. Number 30, Elijah Seha Flory. The head coach of St. Scholastica is Barry Chasty. He is assisted by Dave Robinson, Kenny Harkins, Sean Morgan, and Corey Bullheller. And now, the starting lineup for your Yellow Jackets. Number 1, Alex Paredes. Number 3, Josh Bellamy. Number 4, Andy Rowland. Number 8, Felipe Oliveira. Number 9, Nikolai Stoker. Number 10, Mackie Ringrose. Number 11, Alex Hansen. Number 14, William Feinstrom. Number 20, Karsten Kletty. Number 32, Freddie Watson. And number 34, Jake Kidd. Head coach of the Yellow Jackets in his 16th season is Joe Mooney. He is assisted by Jake Myron, Gus Nashmento, and Brandon Stemwedel. The national anthem was played prior to the first game of today's doubleheader, so we will forego the playing of the Star Spangled Banner.
So the two teams have been introduced, and we're moments away from getting this bridge battle of 2023 underway between the Yellow Jackets and St. Scholastica. The Yellow Jackets and the Saints doing battle here tonight under the lights. Nice night for soccer, by the way. It was very windy and blustery earlier today, but the wind has completely died down, and now there's no wind to speak of. So the temperatures in the low to mid-60s. It should be a pretty pleasant evening for soccer here in Superior. Series notes between these two. St. Scholastica holds a 13-12 and 6 lead in the all-time series since their first ever matchup back on September 30th of 1998. But the Yellow Jackets have won the last 7 meetings with the Saints dating back to October 8th of 2018. The Yellow Jackets started this current winning streak with a 4-1 win on that occasion against St. Scholastica. The Yellow Jackets rallied to defeat the Saints 3-2 in last season's matchup that was played on October 19th at Saints Field in Duluth. In that matchup, the Yellow Jackets trailed 2-0 until the final 8 minutes and 21 seconds when UWS got goals from Jake Kidd, Ben Lyman, and Evan Ridd to post their 7th straight win in the series. Alex Paredes got the winning goal for the Yellow Jackets, while Ben Hallberg took the loss for St. Scholastica. And that's sort of an overview of how the two teams usually play. It's a very spirited affair whenever these two teams get together. The Yellow Jackets looking for their 8th straight win against the Saints. And UWS will be starting Alex Paredes in goal, as they normally do. Paredes making his 11th appearance of the season, 866 minutes plus played for him, 7 goals against, and goals against average of 0.73, 36 saves, a save percentage of .837, and a record of 5-2-2. The Jackets, as you get a look at their team huddle right there in the black jerseys tonight with the gold trim, they'll be going from right to left in this opening 45 minutes. Meanwhile, for St. Scholastica and the traveling whites, it will be Liam Lothian that gets the start, his 5th appearance, 286 minutes played, giving up 11 goals against average of 3.46, 13 saves, a save percentage, of .542, and a record of 1-3 for him in goal. So those are your starting keepers for this one. St. Scholastica will kick off first. It looks like it'll be Keegan Chasty that'll kick it off here, the Saints' leading goal scorer on the season, and Chasty kicks it off, and we are officially underway here. Thank you for joining us for Bridge Battle 2023 between the Yellow Jackets and St. Scholastica. Matt Johnson, Craig Morrissey, and the rest of our crew from the iFan Sports Network. Thank you for joining us here on this Wednesday evening as the Yellow Jackets and St. Scholastica meeting officially for the first time here and the only time here in 2023. The two teams actually played a scrimmage earlier on. It was actually an exhibition contest that was played over at Kenny Harkins Field. In late August, the Yellow Jackets won that one 3-0, but tonight it's all on the line here. It's actually going to count this time as the Yellow Jackets come bursting in. Here's a shot attempt, takes a deflection. That one was taken by the Yellow Jackets' Mackie Ringrose. Now crossing the middle, and that one poked wide there by Nikolai Stoker, and it will be a goal kick. So the Jackets coming out with 2 shot attempts toward Liam Lothian's goal. Game 2 of our doubleheader, the Yellow Jacket women played a very, very close contest with McAllister today. They ended up giving the Scots a 2-0 win with 2 goals after the 75-minute mark. Game 1, hopefully the Yellow Jackets will be able to gain a split for the evening here as a pass comes near side, and UWS will have a throw now near side. It'll be taken here by Freddie Watson for UW Superior. 3 goals, 1 assist for the sophomore Watson for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Andy Rowland now for UWS. He'll volley it into the middle of the park, where it'll be taken down by Parker Chasty. And St. Scholastica now playing it forward toward the midfield line. Jackets able to turn it back. Now popped up into the air. Flicked forward now for the Yellow Jackets. Ranging over, here's Andy Rowland. Rowland for the Yellow Jackets. Ball near side, picked off by St. Scholastica, and now the Saints will try to start the offense from the back. And an angling ball now, far side of the field. And Josh Bellamy over there for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Mackie Ringrose. Back for Bellamy. And a dance through a couple players now for UWS. This is Jake Kidd. He'll play it off now. Here's Freddie Watson. Back post, stepping through. Here's a shot attempt, and they score! It's Bellamy on the goal for the Yellow Jackets. The assist from Freddie Watson, and the Yellow Jackets lead by the score of 1-0. 2 minutes and 17 seconds is all it takes for the Yellow Jackets. For Bellamy, it is goal number 4 on the season. The assist to Freddie Watson, and also credit and assist to Jake Kidd, and the Yellow Jackets out to a 1-0 lead here. So UWS out to a quick lead here against St. Scholastica. Bellamy coming in on that weak side. And the Jackets jumping on the Saints here in the early stages.
Scoring for your Yellow Jackets. Scoring his 4th goal of the season is number 3, Josh Bellamy. He's assisted on the goal by number 34, Jake Kidd, and number 32, Freddie Watson. That's Bellamy, his 4th of the season from Kidd and Watson in the 3rd minute for the Yellow Jackets.
That's the 31st goal of the season, by the way, for UW Superior. They've given up 8 on the campaign. St. Scholastica came into the game today, excuse me, having scored 10 goals and given up 29. And now St. Scholastica trying to play from behind. As it comes to the far side, the goal scorer playing it back, Bellamy for Cleddy. Now makes its way for Mindstrom. They'll swing it to the far side, switch the field now. Here's Karsten Cleddy for the Yellow Jackets on the right foot. Cleddy back for Bellamy. And now the Jackets will send it all the way back for Alex Paredes at the top of his own 18. Paredes now waiting for it to come back. And now he overcooks the pass, far side looking for Cleddy again. Throw coming up now for St. Scholastica, far side of the field. So a very quick start here. Jackets have actually started quickly in each of the last 3 or 4 games, scoring in the first 5 or 6 minutes. Did it against Crown yesterday. They also did it against both Northland College and Martin Luther in recent games, and now they do it against St. Scholastica again here today. As the Yellow Jackets now trying to clear it back toward midfield. This is Jake Kidd, who had one of the assists on the goal by Bellamy. Playing it out far side. St. Scholastica now will line up the throw from that spot. There's Aiden Olson on the throw, Duluth native for St. Scholastica in his sophomore campaign.
That's what I would have done. I'd be like, no, I drove. Y'all can walk home if you want.
Now Keegan Chasey trying to split the Yellow Jackets defensively.
Yeah, that is.
Keegan Chasey along with his brother Parker, key members of this team for head coach Barry Chasey. As Mindstrom now will switch the field far side. Here's Bellamy tracking back. Karsten Clutty now on the right foot. Plays the ball over the top. They'll run up that far side. Trying to cross it in. Was Mackie Ringrose. It ends up being knocked down. Sent back toward midfield. And now JC trying to play it forward. Headed away by the Yellow Jackets. Comes near side. Here's William Mindstrom for UWS. The rangy Swede now sending it over the midfield stripe. Lothian coming out of his net. Will play it near side. And now the Saints will try to come back to the direction. Rodrigo Gonzalez with the touch now picked off. Here's Bellamy now angling it far side. And Mackie Ringrose making the run far side. Forces a throw. It'll be a toss for the Yellow Jackets. 5.5 minutes elapsed here in the opening half. Yellow Jackets with the goal from Josh Bellamy, his fourth at 2:17. Watson and Kidd the assists. 1-0 your score. Now Felipe Oliveira turning on the right foot. Oliveira plays it back now. Andy Rowland to the outside now. The Jackets will now switch it near side. Here is William Mindstrom on the left foot. Mindstrom, Mackie Ringrose now coming back. Takes the pass. Now carries across midfield. Ringrose still dancing. Gives it out on top. Turning and getting a shot away. Here's Bellamy, and the save will be made. Lothian making the grab there. Jackets already 4 shots in the early going here. 2 of them on target and leading at 1-0 as Lothian now will roll it near side. Now the Saints will send it to the far side for Aiden Olson. And now Lothian will play it well over the top of the St. Scholastica bench across the way. It'll be a throw here coming up for the Yellow Jackets.
Harry was not wearing a uniform, so I was like, something's not right. And then I looked up at the line, and Andy Rowland was standing right there. I was like, oh, yep.
Now off the throw is Keegan Chasey trying to head it down. Now they send it far side of the field to the Saints. Now Mindstrom for the Yellow Jackets. Made a mistake on that one. Now Gonzalez for St. Scholastica. And here's a shot attempt. That one carries wide. Alexander Estrada Cortez, the freshman from Richfield, Minnesota, with that shot attempt for St. Scholastica. Rides high and wide. It will be a goal kick now coming up for Paredes. Alex Paredes now in his junior campaign. Hard to believe he's a junior already. Time's going by faster, Craig. It feels like. In the meantime now, it'll be Paredes taking the goal kick here for the Yellow Jackets. Plays it toward the midfield stripe, and it'll go out of play. Trying to keep it in was Gonzalez. Junior from La Libertad, El Salvador for St. Scholastica. Playing on the outside midfield role. Now will be a throw coming up here. Here's Freddie Watson to take it for the Yellow Jackets. Headed out of play. It'll be a throw here coming up. Jad Suoma. Had a touch there. Now it's Watson. Playing it in now for Felipe Oliveira. Roland will go back. Here's William Mindstrom. Mindstrom for the Yellow Jackets. And that ball will go out of play. Throw for Scholastica now, right near midfield. Alberto Mena Espinoza will take the throw. Here's Andy Rowland now with the left foot, following it over the midfield line. Suoma now coming over. Heads it right into the path of Jake Kidd. Jake Kidd for the Yellow Jackets. Crosses over now on the right foot. Here's Felipe Oliveira. Oliveira turns, gets a shot away, and hits the post. Crossbar out. Now ball still loose coming in, and here's another shot attempt. This one lined up by Freddie Watson. Check it was Jake Kidd on the follow-up, but missile off the right foot of Felipe Oliveira that caught the bar. Felipe Oliveira getting a look on that one. He's got that big right foot. And now Lothian will give it a ride back toward midfield. Freddie Watson heading it down. Gonzalez now for St. Scholastica. Gets the return pass back in the middle. Here's Suoma. Playing it outside now. Aiden Olson has it taken off of his foot. Mackie Ringrose. Now it's Jake Kidd. Kidd now coming forward on the right foot. Playing outside. Here's Ringrose coming in. Gets a shot away. Plays it out in front. And they score! Yellow Jackets up 2-0 here. It'll be Nikolai Stoker on the goal for the Yellow Jackets. That goal coming at 9:55. For Stoker, it'll be goal number 1 on the season. Credit the assist on that one to Kidd as well as Ringrose. And it is now 2-0. Yellow Jackets in lead. Nikolai Stoker on the tally. And the Jackets out to a quick lead here against St. Scholastica in this bridge battle. So Stoker came in with no goals and 2 assists. Gets his first goal of the season.
Scoring his first goal of the season is number 9, Nikolai Stoker. He's assisted on the goal by number 10, Mackie Ringrose, and number 34, Jake Kidd. That's Stoker, his first of the season from Ringrose and Kidd in the 10th minute for the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. Time those goals, by the way, 2:17 for Bellamy, his 4. Stoker, his first at 9:55. And the Yellow Jackets up to a 2-0 lead here. As the throw now deep in St. Scholastica territory. Looks like it'll be Bellamy that'll line this one up. So Josh Bellamy for the Yellow Jackets. Actually thought the Ringrose on that one was going to take the shot himself. Instead, he played it across the face of goal in an unselfish play. And Stoker, who's been so close to scoring that first goal of the season. Craig, you and I talked about that last. He seemed like he was a little bit snake bit, and he's been getting chance after chance. But finally, he gets one in the back of the net. And the Yellow Jackets leading it 2-0 here. Yeah, that first we'll see if he starts getting some more goals here now that he's got the proverbial goose egg off of his back here. 2-0. Throw for St. Scholastica's Aiden Olson now near midfield. The Yellow Jackets out to a 2-0 lead. As near side here is Rodrigo Gonzalez. Playing back into the middle. This should be far side of the field. Olson's ball comes across midfield, and it'll go out of play. It'll be a throw now for the Yellow Jackets. 32:48 remaining in the first half. Jackets striking in the Saints with a couple of haymakers here in this first 15 minutes. As Keegan Chasty back for Olson. Now the ball is played forward. Headed back the other direction. Now the Yellow Jackets with Freddie Watson. Watson now taking it wide on the left foot. Watson now getting a move around Suoma. Near side now cuts inside. And now they're going to say he ran out of real estate near side. Freddie Watson at 5'5" is a handful once he gets some momentum on the wing. And now here's Mackie Ringrose. Off the throw, he'll switch it far side. Here's Karsten Kletty, Andy Rowland. And Kletty now for the Yellow Jackets, back for Rowland. He'll now square it near side. The Jackets switch it up. Here's William Mindstrom, one of the Yellow Jacket team captains. Left-footed ball. Tried to angle it forward for Stoker. Overshot him a bit on that one, and it will be grabbed by Lothian. And the Jackets are actually a crossbar away from Felipe Oliveira from being up 3-0. All this happening in the first 14 minutes of the contest as Lothian with the left foot toward midfield. Keegan Chasty trying to bring it down. Yellow Jackets able to dispossess him of the ball. Now it's Ringrose. Mackie Ringrose for the Yellow Jackets. Near side now. Here's Mindstrom again. Ball forward, trying to turn with it was Kidd. Kidd went down, no foul call. Now it comes right back for Jake Kidd. Plays it inside. Now it's Stoker. Playing it off, here's Oliveira. Felipe Oliveira now taking it toward the end line. Now steps on the 18. Couple of step over moves, still going through. Plays it back forth and he scores! Felipe Oliveira, his 4th goal of the season, and that was just pure skill there by native of Belo Horizonte, Brazil. Took the pass from Jake Kidd, came cutting in, and then just danced around 3 Scholastica defenders and squeezed a shot underneath Lothian. That goal coming at 14:09. And Felipe Oliveira, that's a highlight reel goal right there for. So Jake Kidd has 3 assists already in this game in 15 minutes. And UWS right now all over St. Scholastica. If this was a football game or a basketball game, you definitely would be calling timeout right now if you're Barry Chasty, but Yellow Jackets up 3-0 here already.
Scoring his 4th goal of the season is number 8, Felipe Oliveira. He's assisted on the goal by number 32, Freddie Watson, and number 34, Jake Kidd. That's Oliveira, his 4th of the season from Watson and Kidd in the 15th minute for the Yellow Jackets.
So Jake Kidd with 3 assists, Freddie Watson with 2 assists. Goals from Bellamy, Stoker, and Oliveira in the first 15 minutes. And the Yellow Jackets, like I said, all over St. Scholastica, 3-0 here. Now on the outside, here's Mackie Ringrose. Ringrose now for the Yellow Jackets. Dancing through a couple of players. Now near side, here's Freddie Watson. Now is Oliveira. Flicking it now, here's Stoker. Continuing it on, now here's Bellamy. Josh Bellamy steps inside. Now he gets a shot away. That's right on goal, and Lothian makes the save there. St. Scholastica right now really on the back foot here. As they roll it now outside, does Lothian for Aiden Olson.
2 and 3, 17 for 19.
And that ball now out of play far side. Offensive explosion here by the Yellow Jackets. And now the Saints going to make a substitution.
Ryan, was it 2 for 3?
If they still did play the week.
And 17 for 19.
As we now have a throw coming up for St. Scholastica. They've also made a substitution. Get that sub to you when we get the opportunity. In the meantime, the Yellow Jackets now will play it back. But brilliant goal that time by Felipe Oliveira, just dancing around 3 Scholastica players, tucking underneath Lothian to the far post. He could have had 2 today. And Oliveira now playing it. Here comes Freddie Watson making a move around Lothian. Ball still loose. Now here's Stoker with a shot. That one gets blocked by the defense, and now it'll be played over to the far side, and St. Scholastica. I'm going to have to figure out some things defensively here. Yellow Jackets finding all kinds of room against this St. Scholastica defense. Now here's Bellamy. And now he loses it far sideline. It'll be a throw now for St. Scholastica. Coming up on 17 minutes elapsed. 3 goals on the board for UWS. And all 3 of them of the highlight reel variety here for the Yellow Jackets. And it's off the throw now. Keegan Chasty off the side of his foot. Takes a weird hop now near the edge of the Yellow Jacket 18. And now UWS clears it up the far side. Ranging back now. It's Bellamy for the Yellow Jackets. Now here's Keegan Chasty. Playing it on. Now they cross it into the Yellow Jacket 18. UWS clears it, not out. Now this one comes in on goal, and the save is going to be made there by Paredes for the Yellow Jackets. So Paredes.
Shot 18.
That was Alexander Estrada Cortez on the shot. First real good look Scholastic's had here in this opening frame. It took nearly 18 minutes for the Saints to get it. Now it's Arturo Salgado Trejo into the game. Now Scholastica trying to play it near side. Gonzalez bringing it down for the Saints. Touch shot of play now, Freddie Watson. And now we have two guys trying to throw the ball in. Gonzalez is the legal man to do so. Tosses it in on the edge of the 18-yard area. Now back. Crossing it in.
Oh my, I'm so good. I should be the
There's Fabian Andrade. Actually, it was Ramses Fuentes, for the Saints. Playing that one in. The Yellow Jackets now as it goes over the far side, and we'll have a throw here coming up for St. Scholastica.
Just know that if this doesn't happen all the time.
And now we're going to have a
I've been on
throw here coming up
This is the most exciting game.
on that far side. It was Alexander Estrada Cortez that caught one of the Yellow Jacket players on that far side. And down momentarily. And it's Carson Cleddy now getting up rather gingerly for the Yellow Jackets. And now he'll jog it in here. 25:50 and counting remaining here. As the throw comes in, and now it'll go over the end line. Last touch by St. Scholastica. It'll be a goal kick here for Alex Paredes. St. Scholastica going to play a high press now. They've brought Tommy Zuzek up now to put some pressure on, it appears, against Paredes. Playing alongside Keegan Chase, who's on that far side. And now Paredes sends one long. Flicked off the head now of Mackie Ringrose. A couple players coming together now there. Jake Kidd was there for the Yellow Jackets. Aiden Olson was there for St. Scholastica. And now a foul going to be called on the Saints. It'll be a free kick for the Yellow Jackets as Oliveira hit the deck. 40 yards away from Lothian's goal. It'll be a free kick for the Jackets at an angle here on that far side. Coletti standing over it. Actually, it's Bellamy. Coletti to his left. Freddie Watson now going to come over and join as well. As Bellamy and Watson, the two Englishmen, going to team up on this one for the Yellow Jackets. UWS bunching into the 18 now. St. Scholastica marking man for man as the clock moves under 25 minutes, 24:15 in fact, in counting. As Bellamy now, and now they're going to stop the clock. And now they're going to restart it. Bellamy lobbing a ball in. Stoker getting around on it and tried to curl it over the top of Lothian, but he's able to grab it and now distributes near side. Picked off by Andy Rowland. Rowland now for the Jackets. Tried to lob it over the top for Stoker. Now Stoker will try to run it down in the corner. Can't get there in time. It'll be a goal kick here coming up. 23:43 and counting now left to be played here, and an eventful first half to say the least. Jackets with 3 goals up on the board. And up 3-0, and now a long ball that sails over everybody. Will be a throw now for the Yellow Jackets. Josh Bellamy will take it. He has one of the 3 markers today for UWS. And now a throw comes in. It'll be played out by UW Superior on that far side. And it'll be a throw now for St. Scholastica. So recapping those goals, Bellamy his 4th at 2:17 from Freddie Watson and Jake Kidd. Then it was Nikolai Stoker his 1st from Kidd and Ringrose at 9:55. And then Felipe Oliveira from Watson and Kidd at 14:09. And the Jackets up 3-0 and looking for more here as on the outside. Here's Watson turning now. He'll deflect it off of a St. Scholastica defender. It'll be a corner kick now, near side flag. And it will be Felipe Oliveira that'll take it as we approach the midway point here of the opening 45 minutes. 3-0. Reminder at halftime, we'll have our first half summary. There'll be plenty to talk about. look at the first half stats. We'll also catch you up on what else is going on for Yellow Jacket Sports, including updating you on that game earlier today between the Yellow Jacket women and McAllister. That'll be coming up all at halftime, 22 minutes and 25 seconds from now, as Oliveira off the corner kick sends it toward the backside of the 18. Cleared away by the Saints. Yellow Jackets now with Bellamy trying to spin his way through a couple of players, still on the ball. Finally, St. Scholastica able to clear it across midfield. Yellow Jackets, Karsten Kletty in the middle now. Ring Rose, near side, here's Mindstrom. William Mindstrom for the Yellow Jackets. Looking for Jay Kidd on that long ball. Scooped off the turf here by Lothian. He'll roll it near side. This is Arturo Salgado Trejo for St. Scholastica. They play it back in the middle. Elijah Seehoff Flory, one of the central defender roles here for St. Scholastica, then tried to send it to the far side of the field. Now the Saints come across midfield. On the outside now it's Kletty. In the middle, Roland goes down. We play on. Now a strong tackle through the middle there. For UWS, now coming in. Here's a cross into the 18 from Salgado Trejo, grabbed by UWS's Alex Bradis, and he'll hold on to it here. And he'll take his time now in sending it forward. Got all of that ball, carries well over the midfield line. Headed down now by Kidd. Stoker making a long run on the far side. He won't be able to catch up with it. It will be a goal kick here coming up for the Saints. And Lothian will take it quickly. Near side, Salgado Trejo on the right foot. There's it back now. See how Flory toward midfield. Skying up, trying to get his head to it there was Carson Kletty. And then the Yellow Jackets cleared out off of Josh Bellamy. Throw coming up far side for the Saints. As the throw comes in. Kletty for the Yellow Jackets. Actually, it's Andy Rowland. Now plays it wide there. Is Carson Kletty for the Yellow Jackets. He'll clear it over the midfield line. It'll go over for a St. Scholastica throw. Aiden Olson will take the toss. Throw comes in. Second ball comes to the foot of Andy Rowland. Now the Yellow Jackets with Stoker trying to step through. Stoker now loses his footing. St. Scholastica takes possession. And now the Saints going to try to build from the back. Chasty. That being Keegan Chasty for Parker in the middle of the pitch. Now they send it near side for Arturo Salgado Trejo. And now the Saints coming forward. Fabian Andrade sending it forward. And now here's Felipe Oliveira for the Yellow Jackets. And now we're going to have a foul called on St. Scholastica. Parker Chasty went down. No call there. Then Oliveira gets the benefit of the doubt from our center referee. It'll be a free kick here for UWS. 18:55 remaining in the opening half. And we have plenty of highlights to share at the break. If you're a UW Superior fan, that's for sure. As this ball now comes all the way back, Alex Hansen for the Yellow Jackets will track back on his right foot. And now a turnover by Hansen. As this ball now comes into the 18, Paredes now comes out, smothers it, and we'll hold on to it here. Now he rolls it near side for William Mindstrom. Mindstrom for the Jackets. Across the midfield stripe. Kid gets taken down from behind by Salgado Trejo. It'll be a free kick for the Yellow Jackets. Off the restart now. Freddie Watson. Andy Rowland trying to step through. Keegan Chasty making a nice play defensively for the Saints from behind. And now here's Parker Chasty. Trying to play a ball forward. Ringrose is able to bring it down. Now it's Bellamy on the outside. Chasty now trying to spin through a couple of Yellow Jacket players. Kletty cleans it up, clears it over midfield. Here's Aiden Olson following it forward. Felipe Oliveira. for the Yellow Jackets. Playing it into space now. Here's Mackie Ringrose. And that pass will carry all the way over to the far side and will go out for a goal kick for Liam Lothian, whose goal was under siege there for the first 20 minutes. It's settled down a little bit now with 17 minutes and change remaining in the opening 45, but wow. Yellow Jackets throwing 3 haymakers in the early going of this one. And looking for more now. Here's Mackie Ringrose. Ringrose coming into the 18. Crosses in the middle, wide open. Here's a shot attempt. The save is made by Lothian. Now it's Freddie Watson back outside. And the Jackets nearly adding a 4th right there. They're finding space in the middle of the 18 against the Saints here. That shot was taken by Stoker for the Yellow Jackets. And like I said, there's been a lot of space here. And as the throw now will be taken near side. Freddie Watson lining this one up. The Jackets about to make a substitution here. And now they fumble it out of play. Throw coming up now for St. Scholastica. Now the Saints sending it to the far side of the field. Forward on that side. And that being Estrada Cortez. Blew a tire, and now the Yellow Jackets back the other way. Here's Freddie Watson. Watson for the Yellow Jackets. And a nice sliding tackle there made by Salgado Trejo. The Saints now trying to trigger it back. And now the Yellow Jackets will play it away in the form of Alex Paredes. It'll be a throw now near side. Salgado Trejo off the throw.
12 for 14, 33 for 10, 26 for 4, 31 for 3. Can you repeat that one more time, please?
And the Yellow Jackets now triggering it back up the far wing. And making the run over there is Jake Kidd. It'll be sent out by the Saints, and the Yellow Jackets now will have the opportunity to make, it looks like, 5 substitutions over there. And it's Isaac Beckett checking in over there.
Sorry, one last time, please.
12 for 14, 33 for 10, 26 for 4, 31 for 3.
Alfie Hudd in for the first time. Zach Tiemeyer also in for the Yellow Jackets.
Thank you.
Alex Hansen now plays it for Tiemeyer near side. Tiemeyer's ball into the 18, now flicked up in the air off the head of Kidd, right in on goal, and that'll be grabbed by Lothian. He'll hold on to it. Less than a quarter of an hour remaining in the opening half.
Missed a couple and you kind of broke it out. Okay.
Now Olsen on the outside. Here's Isaac Beckett. Got an assist yesterday against Crown. Flaska now trying to break back to the direction. Keegan chasing. Now he gets dispossessed by Felipe Oliveira. They're going to call a foul on the Yellow Jacket midfielder Oliveira. It'll be a free kick here. And it looks like it'll be Parker Chasey that'll take it for his brother Keegan on the far side. Now switches it. Salgado Trejo had it taken off of his foot. Beckett now lifting it up. Here's Freddie Watson on the run. Watson now cuts inside on the left foot, gets a shot away and just misses the far post. Watson, who has 2 assists in this game, came flying in on the left side, got a shot away, misses that far post by just that much. And UWS with 3 goals. And they've been close on a number of other chances here so far through the first half hour plus as well. Now Keegan Chasey on the outside. On the right foot. Send it near side for Salgado Trejo. Now over the midfield line. Fabian Andrade. There's it back. Salgado Trejo. Now playing it into space. Yellow Jackets. And now there's a foul going to be called on Kidd as he took out the legs of Elijah Seehoff Flory. And off the restart now. Parker Chasey outside. Aiden Olson will go all the way back for Lothian. And Schenk is clearing attempt as it goes to the far side. And now we're going to have a throw for the Yellow Jackets. Took a deflection out. And UWS will now toss in deep in Saints territory. It'll be Josh Bellamy. It looks like that'll take the throw here for the Yellow Jackets. And now it looks like he's actually going to give way. And Zach Tiemeyer is going to take his time and walk over and take the long throw here for the Jackets. Going under 12 minutes remaining here in the opening half. As Tiemeyer lines it up, throws it on the line. Beckett rises up, gets his head to it, and right into the waiting arms of Liam Lothian. And actually they're going to call an offside, so it will be a free kick here for St. Scholastica. And as the Yellow Jackets making a couple more moves here. The last 11 minutes and change here of the opening 45. Philip Erickson in for the first time for the Yellow Jackets. Aaron Sharton-Folkert also in for UWS. Orlando Fertelman also in for the Jackets. Also Gavin Watkinson in for the Jackets, as is Joel Thomas. So the Yellow Jackets bringing in their usual rotation of players here, later stages of the first half. Alex Hansen there winning it. Here's Tiemeyer playing it through the middle. Fertelman. Oliveira now for the Yellow Jackets on the right foot. He has the highlight reel goal of the 3 so far for UWS. Plays it wide now, far side. It'll be headed out over the end line. Corner kick here for UW Superior. We'll see which Yellow Jacket comes over to take this one. Nobody in the black jerseys made a move over there yet. Now it looks like it'll be finally Joel Thomas who will take the honors, and he'll go over there and take it himself. 10:34 and counting remaining here. Thomas now getting into this one. Lofting the ball into the 18, heading it down, and this one will go wide. Now it's Karsten Kleddy who got up and got his head to that one. And now Lothian trying to release Keegan Chasty. Heavy touch. Allows Oliveira to come in and take it for UWS. Isaac Beckett now for the Yellow Jackets. He'll swing it wide. Tiemeyer switches the field back for Kleddy. Now it's Alfie Hood. Flipping it over the top. And Fertelman in the back of the head with that one. Allowed the Saints to take it over.
I'd still make a fool out of myself. Me too. What? Sorry, what?
Are you talking about one of the goals?
The third goal.
Was who?
And say that one more time, please.
9 past 8.
9 past 8.
9 past 8.
So it's
So
9 instead of 32.
Okay, we'll change that at halftime. Thank you.
Instead of 32 and 34?
8 from 9 and 34.
But it's still Felipe's.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's a throw now coming in. The Yellow Jackets. Aaron Sharton-Folkert gets tripped up from behind by Seehoff Flory, and then it'll be a free kick for the Yellow Jackets here.
Stop it.
We're going to stop the clock here. And the assist, by the way, they're changing it from Felipe Oliveira on the goal. They're going to give the assist, one of the assists, from Nikolai Stoker on that goal. It was Jake Kidd, Stoker, and Oliveira scoring the goal. So we'll change that one up. We'll get the official scoring, of course, at halftime here.
They're yelling
They give him the no more.
though. Yeah.
That is it. I've had it.
You did do a very stern.
So Stoker with a goal and assist. And now here's Hood off the free kick, edge of the 18.
Two. I know.
Staying at back post. St. Scholastica able to clear it away. 8:48 remaining in the half. As Hansen for the Yellow Jackets sends it right back in.
Looks like 35 will be coming in.
Now it's Oliveira. Handing it off. Here's Fertelman. He'll play it back now. It's a return pass from Tiemeyer. Now Zach Tiemeyer again. Here's Philip Erickson now checking back. Oliveira. Trying to spin now on the right foot. Fertelman.
Did you guys see when the ball went between the refs' legs earlier? Yeah.
Folkert for the Yellow Jackets on the right foot. Now here's Alfie Hudd. He'll continue it on now. Far side, Carson Cleddy. Cleddy now lofting the ball into the 18. Headed wide. Tracked down by Philip Erickson. He'll play for Oliveira. Felipe Oliveira now trying to make a move around Andrade. He'll go down. No call. We play on. 7:45 left and counting.
10 for 17, 14 for 23 for Scholastica.
Now it's Parker Chasty sending it wide. Aiden Olson's ball across midfield. That one will be tackled out. And now St. Scholastica going to make 3 changes. 7:23 and counting remaining. Again, we will have our first half highlights. First half scoring summary. Look at the stats as well. We'll also talk about what else is going on with the Yellow Jacket Athletics. All that coming up at our halftime intermission, coming in 7 minutes and 9 seconds here. It's been all Yellow Jackets here in the opening 45 minutes. Goals from Bellamy, Stoker, and Oliveira in the opening 15 minutes has the Yellow Jackets out to a 3-0 lead. They have had a couple of chances as well to add to it. Yeah, it's now coming back. Now it's Beckett playing it near side for the Yellow Jackets, and now they're going to bring that ball back. I'm kind of curious as to why they didn't play advantage on that play. Aaron Sharton-Folkert had plenty of space in front of him. So a free kick is going to be awarded to the Yellow Jackets. It'll be taken now by Paredes.
I think we had to make I think we have to
Yeah, it's off the free kick. Headed straight up in the air by one of the substitutes, that being Thomas Robar for St. Scholastica. Now Beckett forcing it forward. No one settled it as of yet. Beckett with a second head ball. The top of the 18 now. And the ball sitting there, and now finally Scholastica will pump it across the midfield line. T-Meyer for the Yellow Jackets. He'll send it back. Headed down again by the Saints. And it'll now go out of play near side. Throw coming up for the Yellow Jackets. Zach T-Meyer will take the throw here for UWS. His ball now on top. Here's a shot. That one taken by Beckett. Off the pass from Finley Purnell. Now it comes right back into the 18. Finley Purnell, who came in a few moments ago for the Yellow Jackets. That's on the outside now. It's Aiden Olson. Check it as Parker Chasty. Now in the middle. See out Flory. Bending ball near side. And this one sails out of play. Over the head of Robar. It'll be a throw now for the Yellow Jackets. Here's the throw now from UWS's Zach T-Meyer. Orlando Fertelman for the Yellow Jackets. Now comes near side Robar. And they're going to call a foul on Fertelman. It'll be a free kick now for St. Scholastica.
If you make your mind
Playing it quickly now is Salgado Trejo. To the far side of the field, goes out of play, and then an extra kick out of play there from Keegan Chasty. That was frustration from the former Denfield High School Hunter, Keegan Chasty. Got to know Keegan a bit from his days with Duluth FC. And now Alex Hansen. Here's Aaron Sharton-Folkert now, another Duluth FC product for the Yellow Jackets, coming forward across the midfield stripe. Trying to release near side for Philip Erickson. Cleared away by St. Scholastica. Fertelman now. Back for Zach T-Meyer. T-Meyer for the Yellow Jackets for Superior native Alex Hansen. Alfie Hudd now will go far side. Carson Cleddy. Now they send it near side for Zach T-Meyer. And T-Meyer now on the right foot. Bending ball. Near side, popped up in the air off the head of Isaac Beckett. And Philip Erickson will run out of real estate now near side. 3:08 left in the opening half. As the throw comes in. Thomas Robar playing it forward, sent out by Hood. Comes back in the middle. And a foul going to be called on the Yellow Jackets here. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the opening half. It's been all Yellow Jackets to this point. As they switch it now, here's Aiden Olson. Left-footed ball forward. Now into the middle. And that one played out. Here's the throw, and no, that one, Karsten Kletty setting that one off in the night sky. I'm not sure where that one's going to come down. That one, I think, might be in Coyote country over there somewhere. We had a couple of those in the first half, I think, yeah. Throw coming up now for St. Scholastica right in front of the Yellow Jacket bench as the toss comes in now. We're under 2 minutes remaining in the opening half. And there's plenty to talk about here at the intermission. As the throw comes in now. And Parker chased these ball to the outside. Overshot the intended target. Throw for the Yellow Jackets. 1:35 and counting remaining here in the first half. Throw comes in. Here's Beckett. Now into the middle. Here's Fertelman. Fertelman now sending it wide, looking for Joel Thomas. Overshot him with the pass. Clock continuing to tick down toward the intermission here. Certainly St. Scholastica is going to have some adjustments to make. The Yellow Jackets comfortably ahead at the moment, 3-0. As the throw comes in. Headed wide now by Beckett. And as we go under 1 minute now officially remaining here in the half. And now looks like they're going to, St. Scholastica just going to take as much time off the clock as they can here. No rush. As the throw comes in. Headed away by the Yellow Jackets. Now finds its way back toward the midfield line. Pops straight up in the air and out of play again. See how Flory for St. Scholastica sent it over the side. Less than a half minute now remaining. Karsten Kletty off the throw. Now the Yellow Jackets send it off into the corner. And we're down to the last 10 seconds here of the opening 45 minutes. As the throw comes in. Played into the 18. Now comes back out on top. Alfie Hudd with a shot attempt, and that one will go wide, and that is how the opening half will end. And it was a dominant performance by the Yellow Jackets. In the opening 45 minutes, the Yellow Jackets scored 3 times in the first 14:09. And they carry that over into the intermission. Your score at the break, UW Superior 3, St. Scholastica nothing. We'll take a quick break, come back with our first half summary, and look at the first half stats right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network.
Find your passion. Find your people. Find your purpose. Find your superior.
Jones Funeral Home has been serving families throughout Superior and the surrounding area since 1888. As one of the very first funeral directing establishments in the area, today we continue to support our community by offering the finest services. With professionalism and attention to detail, we provide personalized full burial and cremation services, along with monument and marker sales. From pre-planning to the service, our kind and caring staff will guide your family through this difficult time and help you through every step.
Our family is honored to serve yours here at Downs Funeral and Cremation Services.
Celebrating the life of your loved one, we will ensure that they are truly honored and cared for.
Kimmis Oil has been a local, family-owned and operated business since 1935, offering quality tire installation services. We're a full-service tire shop offering tire repair or replacement services at the most affordable prices. Trust us to take care of your car's brake repair needs. Our technicians have the right set of skills and expertise to take care of the problems that your car is experiencing. For more information, give us a call today and see what we can do for you.
Good boy. You're such a good boy.
I think it's time we got a dog.
But my landlord won't let me have pets.
I've got an idea about that, too.
You've got big dreams and a bold imagination. Let's see how we can help. National Bank of Commerce. We make more possible.
Culver's Butterburger Deluxe is made with 100% Midwest beef. Always fresh, never frozen.
In my experience, fresh beef is always better. Frozen beef loses moisture, and when you lose moisture, you lose flavor.
There is an art in making a great burger. The searing really locks in the flavor, just like a great steak. And then we lightly butter the crown of the bun. That's why we call it a Butterburger. How many years have we been working together?
Close to 20 years now.
Welcome to Delicious.
Matt Johnson alongside my production engineer and cameraman Craig Morrissey here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Halftime of this Bridge Battle 2023 between the Yellow Jackets and St. Scholastica, and it has been all UWS so far, one half into this contest. Jackets leading at 3-0 as we jump into our first half summary. Jackets got going very early on in this contest, scoring just 2 minutes and 17 seconds into the contest. Josh Bellamy, his fourth of the season, assist from Freddie Watson and Jay Kidd to make it 1-0. The Yellow Jackets adding to it 7 minutes and 38 seconds later. Nikolai Stoker with his first of the season from Jay Kidd and Mackie Ringrose to make it 2-0. And then it was Felipe Oliveira with a highlight reel goal where he danced through about 3 different St. Scholastica defenders and poked a shot into the lower right side netting for his fourth goal of the season. Assists on that one to Stoker and Nikolai Stoker and Jay Kidd for the Yellow Jackets, and they lead it by that score of 3-0 at the half. Stats after 45 minutes here, the Yellow Jackets holding a 16-2 edge in total shots, including a 7-1 margin in shots on goal. The Yellow Jackets with 2 corner kicks in that opening half as well. A total of 8 fouls called in the opening 45 minutes, 5 of which went against St. Scholastica. The Saints guilty of the 1 offsides call in the opening 45 minutes. In terms of goalkeepers in that first half, the Yellow Jackets' Alex Paredes so far pitching a shutout with 1 save thus far through one half of action. Meanwhile, Liam Lothian, whose goal was under siege there, it felt like, for the first about 20 minutes of that half with 4 saves for St. Scholastica in the contest. So that gives you an overview of what went on in the first 45 minutes. Pretty dominant from the Yellow Jackets. And as a result, they'll take a 3-0 lead into the second half of Bridge Battle 2023 with the St. Scholastica Saints. 3-0 your score. We'll take another break, hear from some of our sponsors, then we'll come back and take a look at what else is going on with Yellow Jacket Athletics, including a recap of today's first game between the Yellow Jacket women and McAllister. That's coming up right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network. Matt Johnson back here at the MSG Spartan Sports Complex. Halftime of Bridge Battle 2023 finds the Yellow Jackets leading at 3-0 over St. Scholastica. About 6 minutes away from the start of the second half of this contest. And with that time, we'll catch you up on what else is going on with Yellow Jacket Athletics. Earlier today on this field, the Yellow Jacket women's soccer team taking on McAllister, putting a 7-game winning streak on the line. And unfortunately for the Yellow Jackets, they come up short, falling to the Saints by the final, or the Scots, by the final score of 2-0. Goals from Saints or from McAllister's Adi Basanasang and also Ella Thompson. Those goals coming 3 minutes and 37 seconds apart in the second half. And the final 15 minutes after the game was very tightly played through the first 75 minutes, doing the Yellow Jackets to the loss, 2-0. Yellow Jackets falling to 7-3-1 on the season with the defeat. They'll be next in action on Saturday the 7th, taking on Minnesota Morris. 2 p.m. the opening kick there, 1:45 the pregame. And that will be a joint broadcast here on the iFan Sports Network and on 91.3 FM KUWS. I'll be on with the pregame starting at about 1:45 as the Yellow Jackets return to conference action, looking to sweep the season series from the Cougars. Again, that game coming up on Saturday the 7th. Volleyball sitting at 10-7 overall, 3-2 in the UMAC. They swept North Central 3-0 in their last outing, 25-18, 25-17, and 25-22. At the Mertz in Superior, UW Superior led by Mayana Stark with 10 kills. Colleen Claude and Lizzie Schmidt combined for 35 assists from the center position, while Jenna Anderson finished with a team-leading 10 digs defensively. Up next for Coach Lynn Diedrich's crew on the road Friday, October 6th at Bethany Lutheran for a 7 p.m. opening serve, so that's this coming Friday. They'll next be at home Tuesday the 17th, taking on Northland College right here in Superior at the Mertz, 7 p.m. the opening serve there, 6:45 the pregame. That game also will be on the iFan Sports Network and on 91.3 FM KUWS with yours truly, so check that one out as well on Tuesday the 17th. Men's and women's golf, both teams competed at the MLC Fall Invitational, hosted by Martin Luther at Oakdale Golf Club in Buffalo Lake, Minnesota this past weekend. The men emerged victorious in the team competition, finishing with a score of 298. The Yellow Jackets were led by Blue Anderson and Nate Burke, who both shot 71s. Anderson and Burke then competed against North Central's Jake Sweeney, who also shot a 71, in a one-hole playoff to determine the meet's individual medalist, which was won by Anderson for the Yellow Jackets. Meanwhile, on the women's side, UWS finished third as a team with a score of 374 and were paced by Ashton Parnell, who shot 83 to finish in a tie for third place individually for UWS. Both teams in action this week at the UMAC Conference Championships, hosted at Pebble Creek Golf Club in Becker, Minnesota, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So action getting underway at Pebble Creek Golf Club starting tomorrow, Thursday, starting at 11 a.m. for both teams. Men's and women's cross country. Both teams competed at the Blue Gold Invitational, hosted by UW Eau Claire at Whitetail Golf Course in Colfax on Friday. On the men's side, the Yellow Jackets finished 21st as a team in a 30-team field, and were paced by Micah Butterfield with a time of 26 minutes, 50.9 seconds. On the women's side, UWS finished 20th as a team and were led by Hallie Barker, who finished with a time of 24 minutes, 12.6 seconds. Both Butterfield and Barker were also named UMAC Athletes of the Week for cross country, so congratulations to the both of them. They're idle this week, but will next be in action on Saturday, October 14th at the Augustana Interregional Invitational, hosted by Augustana at Saki Golf Course in Rock Island, Illinois. The men's race starts at 10:30 a.m. with the women's race starting at 11:15 a.m. Meanwhile, women's tennis finished up the fall portion of their campaign at 3-1 overall, splitting 2 matches this past Saturday against St. Norbert, defeating the Green Knights 8-1. That game was played at John and Faye Menard YMCA Tennis Center in Eau Claire before falling to UW Oshkosh 6-2 at Baldwin Woodville High School. Against St. Norbert, UWS got doubles wins from the duos of Julia Barros, Andrina Tejada, Maya Hopt, and Stella Harris, and Dalen Drew and Jessica Kukowski, before also getting singles wins from Tejada, Hopt, Kukowski, Brooke Wilfong, and Kate Jonas. Against UW Oshkosh, UWS's wins came from Tejada and Hopt at number 1 and number 2 singles, respectively. They'll be next in action after the new year, Saturday, February 3rd, against McAllister at the Baseline Tennis Center in Minneapolis. And last but not least, men's tennis at 1-0 defeated St. Norbert 6-3 on Saturday at John and Faye Menard YMCA Tennis Center in Eau Claire. In that match, the UW Superior Yellow Jackets got doubles wins from Cullen Brown, Brandon Chu, Bobby Paulus, and Simon Potapov, along with singles wins from Chu, Brown, Paulus, and Potapov. The Yellow Jackets also had split squads play at the ITA Midwest Regionals, hosted by UW Whitewater and Gustavus Adolphus over the weekend. For full information on how that went, head over to uwsyellowjackets.com to see all the scores and results from that event. A lot of tennis played between those two sites. They're in action, meanwhile, the Yellow Jacket men on the tennis side. This coming Sunday, October 8th, they'll have this full team together for the first time this year, taking on Carleton at Pat Lamb Tennis Courts in Northfield, Minnesota. Opening serve of that one, 12:30 p.m. 3-0 your score. We'll take one more quick break and then come back with the start of the second half of Bridge Battle 2023 between the Yellow Jackets and St. Scholastica. Right after this is Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network. Matt Johnson back here at the MC Spartan Sports Complex, getting ready for the start of the second half. Yellow Jackets will be going from left to right here in the second 45 minutes, while St. Scholastica will be going from right to left. A quick reminder, our next broadcast of Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer will come up on Saturday, and it'll be game 2 of a doubleheader here. 4:30 p.m. the opening kick there. Pre-game about 4:15 or so. That game will be broadcast not only on the iFan Sports Network, but also on the radio. 91.3 FM KUWS will be carrying that one. So we'll get maximum exposure in terms of both viewership and listenership on that one. In the meantime, the Yellow Jackets and the Saints with still 45 minutes to go here in this one. Jackets looking for their 8th straight win against St. Scholastica, looking for their 8th win overall on the season, by the way, 7-2-2. And we're having an extended team talk here for both squads, it looks like. And finally, the center referee says, enough of this talk. Let's get the game going here. You know, Jackets still haven't broken their huddle quite yet. I was wondering what everyone was waiting on there. I wasn't quite sure why we were in a holding position there, but now it looks like the referee, like I said, enough is enough. Let's just get on with it here. So it'll be the Yellow Jackets that will kick off They'll be going, like I said, from left to right. Nikolai Stoker, who has a goal and assist here today, he will kick it off. Yellow Jackets looking like they're going to use their original starting 11. And off of the kick, William Meinstrom for the Yellow Jackets sends it in deep. Now here's Josh Bellamy taking with the left foot, getting the shot away and just missing the post. The Jackets actually scored 8 seconds into a game against Martin Luther on a play like that. And they nearly made it 4-0 right there. That's a design play that Coach Joe Mooney likes to run out of the beginning of each half. And that was pretty close right there. They're making it a 4-0 contest. Would have been the second of the game for Bellamy. He's got 4 on the season overall. And off the restart now. The Saints now playing it near side. Let's see what kind of adjustments St. Scholastica made as well. This is Keegan Chasty for St. Scholastica. They play it now near side. Alexandra Estrada Cortez had it momentarily. Jackets taking it away. Now the ball to the outside. Aiden Olson was looking for it. They're going to call a handball on Freddie Watson. And it will be a free kick now for St. Scholastica. The Saints, by the way, will be next in action coming up on Saturday. They're at McAllister, taking on the Scots down in St. Paul. Then it'll be a 2 p.m. kick. McAllister's men, one of the better teams in the MIAC this season. As now we're going to have a foul called, I think, on Jake Kidd. Jackets leading goal scorer. He has 7 goals on the season. There's Kidd. He has 2 assists today as well. As the Yellow Jackets now off the restart. Felipe Oliveira gets tripped up, and we're going to have a foul called now on Parker Chasty against his former Duluth FC teammate, Felipe Oliveira, getting the foul on that one. And the Yellow Jackets now restart. Here is Andy Rowland now near side. Zach Tiemeyer sends a ball into the 18. Now here is Felipe Oliveira. And that highlight real goal in the first half. Now it's Watson on the outside. Freddie Watson saying it in with the left foot. Now cleared away by the Saints. And into the Yellow Jacket bench area. And it'll be a throw here for the Yellow Jackets. Freddie Watson will take the throw. And the Yellow Jackets can't keep it in. Mackie Ringrose played it over the sideline. Aiden Olson on the throw now for St. Scholastica. Now we have a whistle. And they're going to call a foul there on Tiemeyer, it looks like. So a free kick now for the Saints. As Aiden Olson stands over this one. And they play it back now into the middle, and ball comes wide. Yellow Jackets, Jake Kidd now takes over off the turnover, takes it to the edge of the 18, and now he will draw a corner kick here for UWS. And we'll see who jogs over in black and gold to take this one. It looks like it will be Freddie Watson who's coming over. Watson has an assist today, and he will line this one up. Led the Yellow Jackets in assist a year ago, did Freddie Watson. And now he's lining this one up on the left foot. Watson bending a ball, back post, rising up, heading it down. Ball is loose, and now punched wide there by Lothian. That was Zach Tiemeyer who came in, got his head to it, using that 6'3" frame. Actually, it's William Meinstrom, my mistake. He's in there now, and he got his head to that one, headed it down, and was punched wide. Corner kick now far side of the field this time. And they're going to stop the clock here, and players milling around a bit. And their center referee now is apparently telling everyone to cool it a bit here. And the conversation ongoing here. And it's Jake Kidd that he's talking to alongside Rodrigo Gonzalez. And the conversation's still ongoing here. And now Oliveira will line up the corner kick now for the Yellow Jackets. Felipe Oliveira inviting ball in the middle. Here's an attempt for The Yellow Jackets, that does not find its way toward goal, and there's a nice spin move, and that's going to be a yellow card on Josh Bellamy. And that'll be a well-deserved yellow card for that one by Bellamy. Nice spin move there, resulting in the yellow card. One of the things you worry about in a situation like this is that things are going to get overly chippy. Games between the Yellow Jackets and the Saints over the years have been hot-blooded affairs, would be the best way to describe it. There's now a free kick coming up now for the Saints. So that's our first yellow card of the game. And now off of the free kick, Saints now trying to come forward. Now here's a turnover. Felipe Oliveira coming in now, passes it wide. Here's Jake Kidd with the shot attempt, and he leaves it high. And the Yellow Jackets with a lead up there. Usually Jake Kidd's going to bury that ball. He has 7 goals on the season. Could have probably given it back to Oliveira as well. As off of the restart, now the Yellow Jackets creating another turnover. Here's Bellamy. Now Bellamy spins away from a couple of players, gets a shot away. That comes in on Lothian, and he kind of misjudged that one. It kind of took a move to the right, and Lothian had to go down and make the save. And now Liam Lothian will give it a ride back toward midfield. T-Meyer for the Yellow Jackets steps through. Now flips it over the top. Flag stays down. Here's Jake Kidd. Kidd now trying to measure it. Takes it toward the end line. Now tries to cross it in, and it'll be a corner kick here for UWS. And St. Scholastica again getting loose in the back here. And it'll be a corner kick for UWS. Freddie Watson again coming over to take it with that left foot of his. Jackets 3-0 right now. Could be a lot more the way this game is being played. Freddie Watson now. He'll play it short this time for Oliveira. Sends it back wide now. Watson takes it wide on the left foot. Now clips it over the top, and ball takes a hop over the end line. It'll be a goal kick here coming up. And a goal kick now for Liam Lothian. Jackets going to put a high press on. Stoker and Kidd pressing for UWS. Lothian going to take his time here as the clock continues to move. Nearly 7 minutes elapsed here in the second half. As Lothian lines this one up. Saints able to bring it down now near midfield. This is Fabian Andrade now playing in the Yellow Jacket territory. T-Meyer flipping it over the top with the right foot. Now it's Roland. He'll pump the ball over the top. Now here's Jake Kidd. He's got another step coming in now at an angle. Kidd taking it wide. Tried to measure it on the cross inside. And now that's going to be a yellow card, the first of the game against St. Scholastica. That one's going to be Alexander Estrada Cortez that's going to get that card. And when you have a foul that heavy, that's what you're going to get. He threw his hip out there. Took down the Yellow Jackets. Attacker on that side, and it'll be now a free kick. Watson on the left foot, Bellamy on the right foot. Clock stopped, 37:22 left. Now the clock restarts. Watson, bending ball inside, now headed away by St. Scholastica to the far side, and that'll be a Yellow Jacket throw. Nearly 8 minutes now elapsed in the second half. Yellow Jackets after today, starting the second half of the UMAC. And now we're going to stop the clock again here. Now the throw coming in from T. Meyer. Top of the 18. Players rising up for it. Now Mackie Ringrose. Here's Bellamy. Ball won't settle for the Yellow Jackets. Now it's Oliveira. Felipe Oliveira. Mackie Ringrose. Outside now Andy Rowland. Oliveira back for Rowland again. And this time it's broken up by Aiden Olson, and now a foul going to be called on the Yellow Jackets. Oliveira. Free kick here coming up for St. Scholastica. 36 minutes and change remain to be played here on the evening. It's been all Yellow Jackets from the start here. 3-0 your score. As off the restart, ball comes near side. Arturo Salgado Trejo plays it now. Here's Keegan Chasty. Chasty now on the right foot. Chasty getting it back now from Felipe Oliveira, and now it's flipped over the top by the Saints. And now taking a high boot for the Yellow Jackets is T. Meyer, and it'll be a foul against St. Scholastica. It'll be a free kick now coming. And that boot got up there, caught T. Meyer right near the nose there, and now he's wiping it away there, making sure everything is in its proper location facially, and the Yellow Jackets now with the restart. Hansen now here's Mindstrom for the Yellow Jackets. Ball across midfield, intercepted by Aiden Olson, but the Yellow Jackets bring it down far side. Now a ball across midfield. Oliveira for the Yellow Jackets. T. Meyer releasing over the top. Now Jake Kidd trying to get inside position. And they're going to call a foul, I guess, on Jake Kidd as he tried to make a move around that last defender. Actually, they're going to get him on the offside. Free kick here now for the Saints. As we're over 10 minutes now into the second half. Off the restart. Saints sending it long. T. Meyer. Head ball, one down now. Here's Josh Bellamy. Playing it outside. T. Meyer's angling ball crosses midfield. Aiden Olson heading it down. Bellamy. Takes a deflection off of Olson. Now it's Oliveira. Mackie Ringrose. Trying to leave far side of the field. Now Ringrose taking it back. Playing it now on the edge. Here's Stoker. Freddie Watson now on the wing. And now Watson will play it off a St. Scholastica defender over on that side. There'll be a throw here coming up for the Yellow Jackets. And now a throw for the Yellow Jackets far side of the field again.
Holler and tell them it's an NCAA game, not high school?
Yes.
Oh, iFan. I watch enough of it.
And now the clock will be stopped. Throw coming up now far side. Clock stopped, 33-12. As the throw comes in and flicked wide, it'll go out of play, and it will be a Yellow Jacket corner kick. Felipe Oliveira going to jog over and take this one for the Yellow Jackets. Oliveira now. Bending a ball back post. And that one headed out. Jackets will have another corner kick. This one off the head of Parker Chasty. And now it'll be Watson that'll jog over here.
Oh, he named it in the computer. He named it Estimate of Falls Down. I think it might still be he almost got me to fall. Because he played it one day and I was like, you're fun. But then in the game I actually lost.
Watson lining this one up for the Yellow Jackets. Bending ball now. Back post, headed away by the Saints. Rowland coming over for the Yellow Jackets. Andy Rowland. Mackie Ringrose's ball now sent back the other direction by St. Scholastica. And now we'll have a foul called against the Saints as they bowled into the Yellow Jackets. Ringrose as he was ranging back. And the Yellow Jackets now with the restart. Now in the middle. Andy Rowland. Alex Hansen for UWS. Outside now. William Mindstrom with the left foot playing it forward, and it goes out of play far side of the field. It'll be a throw now for St. Scholastica, taken by Aiden Olson for Parker Chasty.
As my walk-up song, and I was like, Jenna, I'm trying to get hyped right now. And she's like,
Here's Mackie Ringrose trying to split a couple of players. The Yellow Jackets, Freddie Watson spinning through a couple of players. Watson now playing it perfectly into space, and the flag goes up. And that was very tight. That's probably the tightest of the offsides calls. I'm in no position to argue with it, but that was very close.
I think it's on the other computer. Oh, yeah, because this is volleyball.
Meanwhile, off the restart.
One of these, I think it's
Yellow Jackets back with Ringrose. Now on the outside is Freddie Watson again. Watson.
sound effect that
And it'll be played out far side. Yellow Jackets will have a throw now coming up.
it's on there.
Freddie Watson will take it here. Still over a half hour remain to be played on this one. On the outside now. Corner kick here coming up for the Yellow Jackets. That one forced by Mackie Ringrose. It'll be Oliveira again taking the corner kick. Far side flag here for UWS. 29:40 left to play here.
You have to slow down or take a different
Is it not the same in hockey?
No, because hockey never moves. And in soccer, the line always moves.
The line moves?
Yeah.
No,
Depends on
not
where the
like
last-
a line.
It depends-
I know, but like.
It depends where the last offender is.
Oh.
Here's Oliveira now. Into the middle. Ball's loose. And that was William Mindstrom getting ahead to it. Lothian able to get there. Now ball toward midfield. Glancing off the head of Keegan Chase. The Yellow Jackets now with Oliveira. Coming back. Watson crossing it inside. And another corner kick now conceded by St. Scholastica. Oliveira will go right back to the far side flag and will try to bend it in here with that right foot. See how many Yellow Jackets join the crew in the box here. It looks like UWS 7 bodies in there.
What do you think of Roman? Zach Roman on the baseball team?
Oliveira bends it back post again. Punched out by Lothian. Now ball still loose. T-Meyer had a shot at it. That got blocked by traffic. Now it's Andy Rowland. Rowland will get a shot away. That one deflects up into the air, and that one will be grabbed by Lothian, and he'll hold on to it here.
He's on baseball. He transferred here from MSU. He came Marina and Lily people are the one night shit. They had like a handful of baseball guys over.
And Lothian now giving a ride toward midfield. Hops over Mackie Ringrose. Now Keegan Chasty coming in. Trying to take it wide. Chasty playing it forward. Bellamy clearing it back toward midfield for St. Scholastica. Ball comes near side for Chasty. Continuing it on now, here's Salgado Trejo. And he crosses it in over the top of everybody, and that one will carry to the far side and out. It'll be a throw here for the Yellow Jackets. 27 minutes 37 seconds left to play here.
I don't do college or conference for tag, right? The official would be upset if topside that just home and then down to whatever's.
Throw now comes in, and here's the Yellow Jackets ring rose. Now Felipe Oliveira playing it off into space. Stoker on the run now. Had Jake Kidd in the middle. Passes it to him. Here's a shot by Bellamy, and he scores! Jake Kidd, Bellamy with the goal.
Look at the whole team's running down there. Why? So excited. Why is the whole team so excited?
That's just how they. I think
It's not like they scored more.
Like extra excited. They don't.
Fifth goal of the season, second of the game for Bellamy. The assist on that one to Nikolai Stoker, by the way. So Nikolai Stoker having a big game. A goal and 2 assists for him. And the Yellow Jackets now up by the score of 4-0. So 2 goals for Bellamy, 1 for Stoker, 1 for Oliveira. And Nikolai Stoker with a goal and 2 assists today. .27-10 remain to be played. Yellow Jackets have been knocking on the door for that 4th goal for quite a while now. And they get it here. They're lead at 4-0. As off of the kick, the Saints now will play it back in their own territory.
For your Yellow Jackets, scoring his 2nd goal of the match and 5th of the season is number 3, Josh Bellamy. He's assisted on the goal by number 9, Nikolai Stoker. That's Bellamy, his 2nd of the match and 5th of the year from Stoker in the 63rd minute for the Yellow Jackets.
Here's Bellamy now, and now he gets clipped from behind. Keegan Chasty from behind, taking out Bellamy, and it'll be a free kick now for UWS. So you get the announcement on the goal. Jackets with 3 in the first, 1 here in the second half of this contest. And it will be a free kick here. And standing over this one is going to be Freddie Watson. Meanwhile, Bellamy on the right foot as well. Watson now bending a ball in, back post, and it gets through everybody, and we're going to have a whistle as it goes over the end line. We're awarding a goal kick here now to St. Scholastica. Nearly 20 minutes elapsed here in the second half.
12 for 5, 10 for 18.
Gar's trying to mess us up. I was saying when Ryan said if there was a sound effect when the
Free kick here now. Lothian taking his time here. He'll play it short. Yellow Jackets backing out of the high press for now. Now ball through the middle. Touch forward. Now it goes wide. Here is Freddie Watson. Watson for the Yellow Jackets off into space. Oliveira getting a step now. Edge of the 18. He gets a shot away, and that one rises high and goes wide.
Could you imagine telling that to an SID? Hey, we got kicked out. I would love to put that on the things that annoy SID's Facebook page. In the 61st minute, the press box.
And now a substitution for St. Scholastica. And we're going to have a stoppage of the clock. We've had a lot of stoppage of the clock in this one.
Won't let him walk around the field. They did that yesterday. They wouldn't let him walk around the field. They got to get him straight in.
This side, that's right.
So the clock stopping because of the extended substitution here. As Aiden Olsen walking off here. And now a throw for the Saints near side. Parker Chasey popping up in the air. Yellow Jackets. Alex Hansen now sends it right back. Headed down. Now Salgado Trejo. For the Yellow Jackets, this is Jake Kidd. Ringrose now. Here's Mindstrom's left-footed ball into the 18. Jake Kidd now jogging around, and that should be a handball. It's going to be a penalty kick here now for the Yellow Jackets. The handball going to be called against St. Scholastica's Lucas Bulbach, who just checked in. Handball in the 18, and the penalty kick now. And now there's an argument happening with Elijah Seahal-Flory. And the the penalty kick will be taken here by Bellamy, looking for the hat trick here. 24:03 remain to be played here. And Bellamy trying to get the Yellow Jackets a 5-goal cushion here. And here's the penalty kick, and he scores. So Bellamy off the penalty kick off the handball. He has the hat trick. The Yellow Jackets now up 5-0. And with 24:03 remain, the Yellow Jackets extend the lead one more time here. Hat trick for Josh Bellamy. And the Yellow Jackets.
The goal wasn't. The assist was. Okay, that's what. I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time, please?
So 5-0 now your score.
Got it. Thank you.
Off the penalty kick goal, and the Yellow Jackets on their way seemingly to their 8th straight win here against St. Scholastica, unless we have a record-breaking comeback here by the Saints. As off the kickoff.
Yellow Jackets, scoring his 3rd goal of the match and 6th of the season on the penalty kick. Number 3, Josh Bellamy.
So 6 goals on the season now for Bellamy, doubling his total.
And 6th of the season in the 66th minute for the Yellow Jackets.
And now the Yellow Jackets coming forward looking for more as a handball now called. As off the restart. Off the handball from Philip Erickson. This is Salgado Trejo now playing it over the near sideline. Throw coming up here for the Yellow Jackets. UWS made a series of substitutions, by the way. Joel Thomas back into the game for UWS. Philip Erickson, who had that handball, is also in. And here's the throw now for Zach Tiemeyer, who is in there playing as an outside back at the moment. Alex Paredes, who's had not much to do tonight, sends it over the midfield line here, headed down. Now on the far side, it's Rodrigo Gonzalez for St. Scholastica. Playing it wide. And now clear back toward the midfield line. Yellow Jackets intercepting. Playing it off into the corner. Jackets looking for more. This is Erickson now stepping out in front. And this one now will be cleared over the end line. And there'll be another corner kick here for the Yellow Jackets.
Okay, we got a line change coming.
And now the Yellow Jackets going to make a series of substitutions here. Isaac Beckett, I see, is amongst them.
All right, what do you have for us?
Orlando Fertelman, it looks like, is also back into the game for UWS.
She's writing stuff down. We'll get it.
Also in for the Yellow Jackets, Jacob Wiles, who played yesterday against Crown. He's in there. Alfie Hudd also back in for the Yellow Jackets.
All right, are we all ready? Right.
And now we have the corner kick far side. Bending ball, back post. Headed down by the Yellow Jackets, near side post. Now the bending ball back across the face, a goal, and that one carries. It's Fertelman who got the second attempt there for the Yellow Jackets, and it'll be a free kick now taken by Lothian. Jackets continuing to attack the goal, up by 5 here, as off the free kick. Lothian now gets it back in his 18. We'll play it near side for Salgado Trejo. Now interception by Yellow Jackets. Isaac Beckett comes back near side. Now Joel Thomas steps through, and that one will go out of play. And throw coming up now for the Saints as the throw comes in. And a foul going to be called here on the Yellow Jackets. Harry Cook absorbing the contact for St. Scholastica. It'll be a free kick now for St. Scholastica. Keegan Chasey will play it short. And now he'll send it to the far side of the field. Skims the head of UWS's Aaron Sharton Folkert on that far side. Throw for the Saints in Yellow Jacket territory. Approaching 20 minutes now left in this one. The bridge battle for 2023 has been all Yellow Jackets from the start. UWS scored just 2 minutes and 17 seconds into the contest, and they've been rolling pretty much ever since as this ball now played over the top. And Paredes off to his right will smother it, and he'll hold on to it here. And now Alex Paredes with the left foot sends it over the midfield line.
31, 6, 2.
T. Meyer for the Yellow Jackets, heading it back. Takes a hop now. Here's Philip Erickson. Erickson for the Yellow Jackets lines up a shot. That one deflects off the defender over there, that being Elijah Seehoff-Flory. Now it's on the far side of the field. Yellow Jackets now will play it all the way back. Lindstrom goes wide with the pass. And now the Yellow Jackets playing on their own end of the field. We'll send it all the way back. Here's Wiles now. Jacob Wiles near side. Zach Tiemeyer on the right foot. Isaac Beckett for the Yellow Jackets. We're in firm control here of matters. Had been from the start. Here's Finley Purnell, who also came in during that last series of changes for the Yellow Jackets. Now they'll switch the field, far side. Now here's Philip Erickson coming in. Erickson, edge of the St. Scholastica 18, now out on top. Turning, here's a shot attempt. That one taken by Sharton Folkert. That one blocked away by traffic. Now cleared near side. Here's Tiemeyer. Tiemeyer now lobbing it over top. Beckett heading it back into the middle, looking for Fertelman. And now it'll come back toward midfield where it'll be Jacob Wiles for the Yellow Jackets. And Wiles gets taken down, and now then he commits the foul on St. Scholastica player about 50 yards away from Alex Paredes' goal. And it'll be a free kick now for the Saints. They came in having scored 10 goals, having surrendered 29. They now have given up 34 on the season. Yellow Jackets came in having scored 30 and now have 34 on the season, having given up 8 so far in 2023. Free kick now for the Saints at an angle here. And it'll be Keegan Chasey that'll take it. Chasey, the leading scorer for St. Scholastica. Came in today's game with 6 goals. 6 of the 10 as this one sent into the 18. Now comes all the way through and pops up in the air. And now Paredes will roll it near side. Scholastica, like I said, 6 goals from Keegan Chasey. Nobody else with more than 1 this season for the Saints. Yes, here's Finley Purnell now. Near side, here's Joel Thomas. Thomas for the Yellow Jackets. Trying to dance through a couple of Saints players. Loses the ball. Now Fertelman. Orlando Fertelman now to the outside. Tiemeyer. Beckett. Back for Tiemeyer. He'll pop it high into the air. And we're going to have a foul called on the Yellow Jackets. Philip Erickson, it looks like. It'll be a free kick, and the Saints will take it. They'll send it to the far side of the field. Now a ball through the middle. Paredes coming off of his line will scoop that one off the turf, no problem, as it comes into his 18. He'll hold on to it here. Jackets just about a quarter of an hour remain to be played here on the evening. Looking like they're well on their way to that 8th win of the season. Would be 8 in a row over St. Scholastica as well. Continue the winning streak against the Saints. As now here's Fertelman for the Yellow Jackets trying to step through. Now it comes near side, and we're going to have a foul called on the Yellow Jackets' Wiles as he got in the back over there of Gonzalez. It'll be a free kick now for St. Scholastica. This would be win number 202 in the career of Yellow Jacket head coach Joe Mooney in his 16th season. And now it'll be a throw coming up for St. Scholastica. Aaron Charton, actually it's Joel Thomas that'll hand it off here to Arturo Salgado Trejo. And now they're going to push him back and make him throw it again here. And the Saints going to make a couple substitutions. Keegan Chasey looks like he's going to check out. I don't think we'll see him probably again the rest of the evening would be my guess. Especially with a trip down to McAllister looming on Saturday for them. Parker Chasey also checking out, so both Chasey brothers are out of this game now for St. Scholastica. And the throw for Salgado Trejo. Beckett now gets the head to it. And now here's a foul going to be called on Harry Cook. Freshman from Fareham, England. Whistle for that one. The Yellow Jackets will have the restart. Wiles playing it in the middle. Now it comes right back. Ron Wagner, by the way, is playing in the back now for the Yellow Jackets as well. On the ball forward. Beckett for the Yellow Jackets. Hits it first time toward the Scholastica 18. Intercepted there by the Saints, and they'll play it wide. Stepping through now. Yellow Jackets coming forward. Sharton Folkert trying to make a run there for the Yellow Jackets. Played a few minutes yesterday against Crown. Not a whole lot. Good to see him back in there, though. He, like I said, yesterday against Crown, missing some time due to some injury issues, and Coach Joe Mooney trying to work him back into the fray here. Foul called on Beckett as he takes down Harry Cook. It'll be a free kick now for the Saints. 13:50 now left, and we're going to stop the clock. And Salgado Trejo will stand over this one and take the free kick. Plays it to the far side of the field. I'm not sure where he was trying to go with that ball. It wasn't really near any one of his teammates. Now here's Philip Erickson, and a foul going to be called on the Yellow Jackets. Erickson now.
Oh my.
13:45 now left to play on the evening. And now a conversation happening on that far side. Philip Erickson pleading his case with our center referee. And off the restart. Ball swung wide now. Yellow Jackets turning it back. Erickson heading it back. Now volleyed up into the air, far side of the field. Purnell now on the chase for UWS. Saying send it forward. Herme Silva in for the first time for St. Scholastica as well. Now Salgado Trejo. Fertelman takes the ball off of him, now to the far side. Sharton Folkert trying to release it forward for Philip Erickson. Had to turn it back the other direction, and it'll be a throw now for the Yellow Jackets. Right next to the St. Scholastica bench. Looks like Sharton Folkert will take it here for the Yellow Jackets as the toss comes in.
Yes.
And now tackled out again. It'll be another throw here for the Yellow Jackets. 12:20 and counting remaining in this one. And now a foul going to be called on St. Scholastica, far side of the field. And it's again Lucas Balbach, 5'9" sophomore out of Cottage Grove, Minnesota. That'll get whistled for that infraction for St. Scholastica, and the Jackets will restart. Now here's Alfie Hood. Jacob Wiles now. Wiles on the right foot. Hood now for the Yellow Jackets. Crosses the midfield line. Joel Thomas turns it over as it's taken away now by the Saints. Fabian Andrade, but the Yellow Jackets turn it right back. Sending a long ball back. Now here's Beckett. He'll play it wide now. Beckett now crossing it inside. Wide open header there. Drifted it over the top of Purnell. Plenty of space in there, but the ball from Beckett just went over his head just a bit. Now Wiles. Purnell brings it down for the Yellow Jackets. And now Wiles. Starter step goes around one St. Scholastica player and then deflects out for a throw here for UWS. Joel Thomas looks like he will be the one to line this one up. Thomas has 2 goals on the season for the Yellow Jackets. Scored against Crown yesterday. Now here's Beckett. And this will result in a corner kick here for the Yellow Jackets as it's tackled out. Over the end line, UWS. And it looks like Aaron Sharton-Folkert will come over and take the corner kick here for UWS. And lines this one up. Yellow Jackets going to bring in a few more substitutions here as off the corner kick. Back post headed down. Here's Wiles sending it toward the goal. Cleared off the line. Comes right back now. Roger Carvalho who's in. Plays it wide now. Bending ball comes in. Headed back toward the middle of the field there by Joel Thomas. And now Carvalho got clipped as he tried to play a ball near side. It'll be a throw now coming up. Under 10 minutes now left to play on the evening. Been a dominant performance by the Yellow Jackets from start to finish tonight. As Fertelman. Alfie Hudd. Far side, Sharton-Folkert. Sidesteps one St. Scholastica defender. Dances through another one. Now gets taken down by Andrade, and it'll be a free kick for the Yellow Jackets. About 35 yards away from the goal. Defended by Liam Lothian in goal for St. Scholastica. Once we go final, we'll have a brief post-game recap and a look ahead to Saturday for the Yellow Jackets. Carvalho will take this one off the left foot. Headed up in the air now by Erickson. Ain't on goal. Grabbed there by Lothian out of the air. And now he'll roll it near side. Salgado Trejo, who's had a busy night for St. Scholastica. Laying it forward now, here's Harry Cook. Cook for the Saints. Crossing the midfield line. Now he blows a tire, goes down of his own accord apparently. Here's Fertelman now. Heading it for Finley Purnell, and Purnell got tangled up with the Saints player. We play on. Now Purnell. The nice move there. Now passes into space. Here's Joel Thomas on the right foot. He'll get a shot away, and he'll get a little bit too much of it. Curled it wide of the post. It'll go over the end line. Goal kick here coming up for the Saints. And the Yellow Jackets make a few more substitutions. Gavin Watkinson looks like he's amongst the substitutes coming in for the Yellow Jackets. So Watkinson is in for UWS. We'll get those other substitutes as soon as we can identify them for you. In the meantime now, also in is Harvey McLaughlin for the Yellow Jackets. For this last 7 minutes and change here as this one goes out of play. Near side throw coming up now for the Saints. Throw comes in for Cook. It's at high into the air now, far side of the field. And now a foul going to be called on the Yellow Jackets. 5 yards, 10 yards or so perhaps. In the Yellow Jackets side of midfield, it'll be a free kick here for the Saints. Recap the scoring here. Star player of the game here. Our Numi Jewelers gem of the game, as Craig Morrissey would say. Definitely Josh Bellamy with the hat trick tonight. As this ball now into space. Here's Philip Erickson. Now Lothian way off of his line, outside his 18. Now it's played back. Here's Watkinson. Yellow Jackets might not be done offensively for the night as this now ball comes forward. Erickson.
If there were another school in here, we wouldn't be able to do this.
Well, there's not.
Like at hockey, when visiting radio shows up, we have to be quiet.
And it will now be a goal kick. Scholastica making a substitution here. Jackets on their way to their 8th straight win against Scholastica. Dating all the way back now to 2018. In the meantime, it will be a free kick here now for St. Scholastica. Headed down by the Yellow Jackets. Here's Beckett playing it into the middle. Fertelman now lobbing it near side. Here's Philip Erickson. Erickson getting a step now on the right foot. Takes it wide, now cuts back against the grain, gets a shot away. Save is made by Lothian. Rebound is there, and they score! The goal will be for Harvey McLaughlin. The assist to Philip Erickson, and the Yellow Jackets leading it by the score of 6-0 here. 3 goals in each half. That goal coming at 84-45. And Philip Erickson on the assist.
Wait, what was that sub?
You said 32 for 6, correct?
And the Yellow Jackets lead it now 6-0 here as we tick down toward the last 5 minutes and change of this one. 5:15, in fact, remaining on the second half clock here. And Scholastica now going to make a couple personnel changes here.
Yeah.
Yes. Does 23 get a touch on that ball? Yes, it does.
So McLaughlin on the goal.
He said what? Say that again? Can you say that one more time, please? So 23 got the goal? So 18 got the goal. Wait, 18 got the goal. So is that what he was saying?
Here's Fertelman now on the outside. Playing it into space now.
It was 18 from 23. We have 18 from 23. Shot 23. Got it.
6-0 your score. Take a quick look at the stats here as we tick down to the last 4:22. A little bit of confusion up here as to who got the goal.
Harvey McLaughlin. He's assisted on the goal by number 23, Philip Erickson. That's McLaughlin, his first of the season.
Shots now 33-3 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. 16-2 in shots on goal, by the way. As Roger Carvalho now. Yellow Jackets also with 11 corner kicks in the game.
I'll go back and watch that video. We're right. But no, he doesn't miss it. No.
Oh, the Yellow Jackets with Carvalho trying to dance through a couple of players. Now Fertelman.
Rallies, and he never doesn't miss a thing.
We didn't have a single play.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Here's Watkinson now. Beckett. Here's Alfie Hudd. And now it'll be cleared over the near side. 3 minutes and 20 seconds now left to play here. Yellow Jackets about to go to 8-2-2 on the season. Scholastica about to go to 2-8. Beckett sends it to the far side of the field now. Ben Lyman in for the Yellow Jackets for the first time as well. Has played that ball forward. And now the Jackets will send it all the way back for Paredes, and he'll play it to his feet here. 2:50 and counting now left to be played in this one. Jackets next in action on Saturday, as this one is sent long by Paredes. And now Gavin Watkinson has a step. Watkinson now stepping through. Now the ball dies in the middle of the 18. Cleared back. Wiles will head it wide for the Yellow Jackets. Salgado Trejo will go back with it. And now the Saints will send it to the far side of the field here. And a foul going to be called over there on Roger Carvalho. Free kick here coming up. We're about to go under 2 minutes now left in this one. Yellow Jackets on their way to victory here. Bridge Battle 2023 has been all UWS from the start. Yellow Jackets scored 2 minutes and 17 seconds in the opening half and have not looked back here this evening.
I bought a new program that can potentially take that away.
Ryan was saying it does like
Hat trick for Josh Bellamy. Goals also for Nikolai Stoker, Felipe Oliveira, and Harvey McLaughlin. And now Beckett gets piled into from behind by Fabian Andrade. We play on far side. 1:30 now left to play. Now a ball into the 18. Popped up into the air. Now Wiles. Near side, here's Beckett. And he ran out of real estate. Near side. And now we have an injured player down, and we're going to have a yellow card assessed against Fabian Andrade. And now another shove here, and now things are getting a little ugly here, and cooler heads have prevailed for most of this game. A couple of shoves down there. Arturo Salgado Trejo now getting into it with Gavin Watkinson down on the field. And we'll see what comes out of this. You would think there would probably be at least a yellow card or two here handed out, perhaps even a red card before this is all said and done. This is, well, it's a rivalry game, and you hate to see it end this way, but clock is stopped with 1:06 left. And we'll see what comes out of this. Like I said, some extracurriculars. I didn't see it. I'm kind of blocked off a little bit by the post from my vantage point here, but apparently there was some pushing and shoving happening to the right here, and I said not the way you want to see a game end, that's for sure. We'll see what. Now they're not going to apparently give anything, either that or it's going to be. So it's going to be a yellow card issued to Guilherme Silva. And hopefully, like I said, we can play up this last 66 seconds and not have any other extracurriculars take place here.
16 Scholastica, 14 Scholastica. Start the clock.
So as the throw comes in now, and we're going to have a foul call now on Watkinson. And it'll be a free kick now. And as we go under a minute now left, 55 seconds now left. Salgado Trejo will line this one up. And he plays it long now. Here's Paredes coming out. He'll punch it to the far sideline now. 38 seconds now left. As the throw comes in now. As the throw comes in, now far side, cleared over the sideline by the Yellow Jackets. 15 seconds now left. And it'll go over the end line, and it'll be a goal kick. 5 seconds now left, and that'll about do it here. The clock is about to expire. Yellow Jackets with a dominating victory here in the Bridge Battle 2023. They win it 6-0. Yellow Jackets now 8 straight wins over St. Scholastica. They improved to 8-2-2 on the season. St. Scholastica drops to 2-8. We'll do a quick summary before we sign off here for the evening. Yellow Jackets, 3 goals from Josh Bellamy, the first of which came at 2:17 from Watson and Kidd, his 4th of the season. First of 3 on the night to make it 1-0. 9:55 the time on Nikolai Stoker's first goal of the season from Kidd in Ringrose to make it 2-0. Then Felipe Oliveira with the highlight reel goal of the evening. His fourth of the season from Kidd and Stoker at 14:09 to make it 3-0. That's where I stay at the half. And then the second half, Bellamy with 2 goals in 3 minutes and 7 seconds. And his 5th goal of the season from Stoker at 27:10 remaining to make it 4-0. Bellamy then from the penalty spot off of a handball from St. Scholastica in the 18 with 24:03 left. His hat trick completed to make it 5-0. And then Harry McLaughlin with his first goal at 84:45 off an assist from Philip Erickson to make it a 6-0 final. Final shots in this one. Yellow Jackets with a dominating display in that statistical category for the evening. UWS outshoots St. Scholastica 33-3 for the game, 16-2 in shots on goal. The Yellow Jackets also had all 11 corner kicks in the contest. A total of 3 yellow cards were handed out, 2 against St. Scholastica, and 20 fouls for the contest, 11 of which went against the Saints. The Yellow Jackets were whistled for 3 offside. The Yellow Jackets were whistled for 1. In terms of goalie saves in the contest, Alex Paredes for the Yellow Jackets gets his second shutout in as many nights. He makes 2 saves for the Yellow Jackets in picking up the shutout. Meanwhile, Liam Lothian takes the loss for St. Scholastica, making 10 saves in goal for St. Scholastica. Up next for the Yellow Jackets, they'll be back in action here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex on Saturday, taking on Minnesota Morris for the second time. That will be a broadcast both on the iFan Sports Network here and on 91.3 FM KUWS. Game time there scheduled for 4:30. We'll be on the pregame approximately starting at 4:15. That'll be game 2, a doubleheader with the women against the Cougars as well. A big thank you to everybody who tuned in. A big thank you also to Craig Morrissey, as always, my production engineer and cameraman for both the women's game and the men's game here tonight. And we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. So for Craig Morrissey, this is Matt Johnson. One more time repeating the final score here tonight. Yellow Jackets winning Bridge Battle 2023. Final score, Yellow Jackets 6, St. Scholastica nothing. Thanks for watching, everybody. We hope you'll join us again on Saturday. This has been Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network.